Hey folks, what a view behind me. I'm at Blackbull Markets headquarters here in Auckland, New Zealand. Speaking of views, you can get TradingView paid plans for free at Blackbull Markets, saving you up to $600 a year. Get either the Essential Plus or Premium plans absolutely free. All you need to do is trade from one lot a month at Blackbull Markets. And you can also get a 100% deposit bonus for your first deposit up to $1,000. All you need to do is click the Trading Nut link in the description below. Our sponsor Blue Guardian is the only prop firm that gives their traders a tool to protect them from hitting their max daily loss and over trading. It's super simple to use. Just set the Guardian Protector each day from your dashboard. Did you also know that they've just released an unlimited time evaluation with a 0 trading days requirement, giving you plenty of time to hit their low 8 and 4% targets, making it super fast to get funded. Plus, it's cheaper than the 40-day time limit evaluation. Check out the link and coupon in the description to get 10% off your next Blue Guardian evaluation.
Shoot. Yeah, sorry guys. I didn't put the sound on. Missed all of it. That sucks. Yeah, my mistake. Sorry, that's the start of the stream. Yeah, good morning. Sorry about that. What I was saying was there were trade opportunities from all-time highs yesterday for New York session between 4 and 5 p.m. London time. You get good reversals at that time. We had New York high on Wednesday. We had a round number 17,800, and then you got nice looking liquidity candles. And every time you got a nice looking liquidity candle, you got like a decent little drop. I think that was a 5-minute liquidity candle, 1 of the 3-minute. But every time you got one, you got a good drop. And then I was saying on gold, gosh man, I was a spastic this morning. Didn't put the sound on. And I was saying gold yesterday, trading from 2020 was a good opportunity. Yeah. From this area. This consolidation that started the trend when we broke it, came up, retested it, dropped. 2020. NYSE gave the push. Hey, Dave, that one, that's like a bigger version of your play, isn't it? And Glenn's. No, the other one. The 2042 area. Trend line, break, retest, drop. Actually makes a bit more sense now because I was trying to figure out, I got caught in this drop yesterday. So I had a trade going from this level, like around here. That price pushed up. And it was looking all good, looking all rosy. I had one entry up in here, and price came down, and it I closed it. I actually closed it. Then had another entry. That one, although I got profit, I was looking for this to be hit, and the runner got taken out. And I was shocked. I was shocked when that happened because I wasn't looking at the charts. I couldn't believe in such a quick, like so fast in London, that price had come all the way down. My alerts had gone off. I'm like, oh. Then New York happened. So today, what I'm looking for is, hey Nick, I'm still looking for that 2042 to be hit here. And I was saying yesterday when we just did the members New York stream, that's often what does happen when you get these, like I'm looking for this clean candle to be filled here. And often you'll see like price will be grinding away. And it's nice when it does this grind away up the top. And then you can look for the sells from here. But often what happens on the way up is it does that. So that's what I'm kind of looking for now, that it actually did do this bit. And I'm going to see if we can actually, is this area 2042 going to reject again? I'm thinking that we go up to here at least today. Whether we can break above and get clearance and push up to here is going to, we'll have to see, but I'd like to try to get a buy position, even if we get a sweep down to look for those buys. So anything from like 2030, I'd look for bullish price action to go up, and I'd love to be able to hold it to 2050. But it's Freaky Friday, so let's not do anything too rash and risk too much or give away anything. If you're having a great week, I would recommend doing a withdrawal to reset your expectations for today. But that's what I'm looking for. I'm bullish on gold, but I do want to see a bit of a pullback first. Hey, Ivan. German 40 came through last night. Dead steps. We'll have a look at German 40 in a second. But that's what I'm looking for gold. Bullish, but I would prefer to see a bit of a pullback first. Looking at the daily time frame. Looking at the daily time frame. Once we can get something closing above here, then we're definitely on for this upside move. Yeah, the 4 hour, I do want to see something sweep these lows and then push up. I'd like to see that this is a fake out. And we can get like a nice looking candle. If we can get a 4 hour candle that's closing, something like this. Closing above these guys. And I think what we're doing is we're going to come up. Hopefully we can break above these wicks. Once we break above these wicks, that's on. So I'm going to set an alert there just in case I miss, if it does nothing during this session and we're waiting, I'm going to put an alert above 2038. Because if we can get, just be careful of rejections above 2038. Like price could be touching it, but we'll close underneath. If we can get something that closes above and then breaking the highs, then we're on. So that's what I'll be looking for. NAS started moving early. So I won't look at NAS. I won't do too much of an analysis on NAS until New York session. But I'm thinking that this early move, so as soon as 7 o'clock, this is 7 o'clock. As soon as that opened, we've just been bullish. And we've gone up. It's not a massive amount. It's only 22 pips, 23 pips. But already this is looking like some bullish activity. Just be careful that this doesn't get faded, because that will create like a bit of a seller's response that they can buy into. So I know this is nice and looking bullish. Don't get carried away buying the highs, because there'll probably be a fade. German now. German was kind of just struggling. So on DAX, we've kind of been stuck in this range for most part of this week. So price has been pretty messy. We've got a nice little good move on Tuesday. Wednesday, it corrected it. Thursday, yesterday, price dropped down, pushed up, and then it's just been pretty slow since pretty slow since halfway through the New York session. So I need to see. I'm going to wait and see what in 10 minutes time what for the price action is looking like, but DAX doesn't really look that pretty to me. Yeah, it's I'm expecting it to be. It's not nice. It's not nice when you trade. Like, don't get us wrong. We've got a liquidity candle on the 4 hour pushing up. Liquidity candle again. Like wicks trying to wick down. Every time it's wicking down, it's getting pushed back up, and we are making new highs. So we are pushing up. But like here, you're in the middle of this consolidation. And if you're using a channel, you're in the middle of the channel. So I would bias towards longs for sure, especially with NAS already having that bit of a pump. I'd bias towards longs, but I'm not really sold on this price action. Looking at the news, we've got one of those weeks we haven't had really any news, high impact scheduled news, but we've had plenty of speakers popping out everywhere. So we've already had Holzman, I think it was Holzman, speaking this morning, just saying the same thing, that we may cut this year. So nothing to say here, literally nothing. Okay, we've had German final CPI came in as expected. Pretty much always comes in as expected. That's why they don't really flag it to be high impact. Forex Live. Oh, Villeroy. That was a person, not Holzman. ECB's Kazakh's not optimistic for spring rate cuts. This will go financial juice. So Villeroy, ECB will probably cut rates this year. Okay. We've got Chinese New Year starting. Yeah, 2.9%, 2.9%, 3 point came in expectation as expected. Surprised to see NZD looking at hiking rates. It's not going to go down well. Yeah, other than that, there's just not a lot. You can see that there's not a lot of news. It reflects in the price action. Anyway, we'll see what we get for London Open. What do you guys reckon? What do you reckon we're doing? Reckon we're going up or going down? Any ideas? Oh, you're on a train, Dave. Where are you going? Amsterdam. Cool. For a meeting, nice. Meeting with Brett. Guys planning the first annual Trap conference. Trap on. Trap on. Thinking yesterday's liquidity wick took liquidity to go long today on German. Oh, cool. Mm-hmm. Well, if we have to get like super technical, I want to use 1 minute at all, or trend lines really. But if we can see a bit of a price bottom out, then we can look for those longs. Say that again, Joe. This one. Oh, this guy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play the longs, and I'm gonna see if London can do a a push down. Now, can it break the Asian low, or can it react from the Asian low? So we've got 30-minute. Like this is like a little support when you've got a couple of these. So we've got this one. I'll zoom in. That'd be easier, won't it? So we've got the hour liquidity candle. So it could sweep the Asian low, and we'll find those longs. Or will it react from the Asian low? And the Asian low, we've got a little bit of a liquidity candle, followed by a second one. So this would be the support. So I wouldn't be looking for any buys unless we get to here. Or yeah. Yeah, this bit here. Yeah. Yeah. I think it actually looks quite nice now, actually, for like because we've got a zone of interest here. This kind of looks like a structure with a bit of a fake out, and that's that hourly candle wick. and then we've got New York low, and this would be another little bit because you've got a reaction here. Price comes down, sweeps it, and then you've got that reaction before it launches, and then you got a little bit of space. So any of these with the right price action could be bounce areas. Hey, Peter. Yeah, so if it comes down, what will be nice is the easy play would be for London to open with no top wick, just go straight down. Then we'll say that's not the high of London. We trade back to it. That'll be the easiest one, because then we could probably take a more aggressive entry. If it opens with a top wick and then pushes down into it, it could have grabbed liquidity, so it might be pushing deeper. But then we'd just wait for a liquidity candle going up on 3 minute or plus time frame. This bit around this area. It might be up in this area. Let me, I shouldn't have done what I did. What's going on? Data point unavailable. Don't know. Okay. Oh, this bit right there. So this bit, three wick area. So 16930. What was the other one you said? This one? Oh, two of them. Right, yeah. Yeah, cool. Yep. So like these areas. Yeah, we've got 3 seconds. Okay, let's watch it. Here's the open. Okay, so let's quickly put in different time frames up. So 30-minute bottom left, 15-minute top left, 5-minute top right, 3-minute bottom right. So I'm looking for price to push down first to come back. And I'll have to keep an eye on gold as well. Quantum, looking at the charts, you got no idea what's up, but it will be a player probability of the market pulling back. Am I trading the NAS and Dow today? And then look at the chart. Yeah, it sucks when it's in this kind of consolidation. I do want to keep an eye on gold price. 233. What was the price I was wanting? Yeah, I'll just have to keep an eye on it. Yeah, around 2030. Okay. You got alert 2028, Rob? Cool. I think we'll work together. We'll try to keep our more eyes on different charts. Well, it's not giving us that immediate push down, so that's a little disappointing. Arrows take Asian low and go up. Yeah, that's what I'm planning. So let's see if they can get some attractive price action here. So a bit of a pump. You know what? I'd actually take a sell as well. I think if this candle can pump up and it can start to pause above this, like in this gray section again, I'll look for them to fade this move, and then the real buys will come in. Oh, there's another. The screen's not clear. Man. It's pretty clear to me, isn't it? No, glasses are dirty. That's the worst thing when I've got to wear my glasses. Bloody keeping them clean. US 100 now all time. Oh, did it pop up to 1878.26? NAS, come on, man. Yeah, if we can get a pump and price just pause around here, I'll sell the fade into the buy. I think that could be a good move. I don't normally like doing that. I prefer just to pick a direction. Yeah, DAX may react. I think so, because that move started early for NAS. It started at 7 o'clock when it started pumping. Okay, I just want to see a bit of a pause. I think we've got time for it. And then this. Tech Euro US. Oh, you're looking at Euro US. Cool. So the other area that it could react from, it's a bit high. It's going to say the New York 50. Yeah, it's a bit too high though. Where's London high yesterday? It's the same area as London, basically. Might search for shorts after reaching 16,979. Yeah, that's around the same area I'm looking at. Also got Blackpool count. Spread per lot is not that much according to their other prop firms. So Blue Guardians impressed me. I was annoyed with them because I like to trade German, and their spreads are awful. Now they've improved them. So now the spread's 1.5. For the majority of the time, would be 3.2. Yeah, pending order for 2031. What are we at now? 2030, just under 2033 now. NAS 17813. I'm not sure yet. I'll try. Yeah, I'll try. Yeah, I think I should be able to, because I'm not doing, because Monday and Tuesday I'm flying. Yeah, we'll do a we'll do it in New York. Yeah, 3 p.m. was your time. It's about 30 minutes before NYSE. Cool. Have a good meeting, mate. See ya. Yeah, let's see if this area is going to have that reaction. Pre-US Open, the NAS would come off. In fact, taking a short if it can pop to previous highs. Yeah, waiting to see if we get that 3-minute liquidity candle now. If we get that, I'll short this thing. Well, this is disappointing if it drops already without giving that entry. gave it on the one, like this is the 1 minute, which I don't like the 1 minutes too much. But if that was a 3 minute, it would have been all over that. Oh, you took it on the 1 minute. Nice one. Oh, you did as well, Nick? Nice one. Yeah, damn it. Well, now I hope it comes to the buy zone. And then hopefully it gives the entry on the buy zone. Todd, you got in as well? Nice one. Beautiful. Yeah. This is the fade out this move now. Nice work, guys. That's the problem. Sometimes you only get the entry on the low time frame, the one that you want. The it moves too much. Let's just keep dropping now. Drop to the Asian low and go long. Tony Howe got it as well. Nice one, mate. Hey, we're catching up next week, isn't it? 17th. Yeah, not tonight. Who's tonight? Oh, those two. Target be the Asian fix or the box below. I'm actually looking for at the very least this one. At the very least, but I would prefer it to. I'd prefer it to come down. Like if it came all the way down here, and there's not a bad place to enter still, but because I think it could bounce from here. Now I don't want to enter this point. So if you've got the great entry, I'll be targeting at least here. Yeah, no FOMO, because I already got a buy planned as well. It's just one of those things. Just didn't give me my entry. If I'm strict on my entries, I can't take that. Because I said I was going to wait for the 3 minutes. Drop, though. Drop. Let's go. Fade out. Create that fear. And then we'll take the longs. On gold. 2031, huh? Yeah, if we can get to 2030. To this area. It's kind of all be moving at the same time. So I'd like to see rejections from around this area, and then I'd like to be able to hold that at least to 2042, if not 2050. Dom, did you take this one? Dominique. I'll pay for trade, but so you understood the reasoning for the sells from this level? It made sense to you? You think so? Yeah, oh, great. Yeah, the marked earlier. Nice one. Anas took the short as well. Cool. Oh, I know. So we've got, the Chris's. We've got a couple of Robs. The Daves. Dominique and Dominique. Now. Come on, German. Let's go. Yeah, no. There's a few that rhymes with that as well. As soon as we could break the low of this candle, and get into the buy zones. Because that's the London Open candle. So as soon as you break that low, you're extending the current London low. So that would have been like when the London came online, whatever decided, if this is a true like manipulation, for them to pump price up, they would have put a little bit order in here to pump that price up. Then they can fade it here. That fade can create that like anxiety for people thinking this is a fake out, and that can load sellers up. And you get like, they don't need to initiate the move too much, but breaking that low, people will think this is a fake out, and then you'll start seeing some selling happen. And if this is truly if this is truly a manipulation play to bring more volume into the market, that extra flood of sellers coming in can push price, and maybe they're looking to buy somewhere like here. But they want to get that initial move from the sellers to push down so that they can buy too. So that London Open to extend the London low is quite important. So you can treat that the same as a news candle as well. When you see like a news candle pump up, and then something breaking the low of news candle, or even like COMEX candle, like commodity exchange, which is at 8:20 a.m. New York time. That can be a little burst of volume. Gold 2032. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, that's what I was saying. We needed that pullback, didn't we? Needed that pullback to break out of this before we can go long. Bloody thing just missed my, like, it's not low enough. I was hoping it was going to hit 2030. We'll see. It might still dig down. So I wonder if this will be a buyer's trap coming in. Little buyer's trap, and then the drop. Abdul, how to identify liquidity candle and how to trade it? Liquidity candles are the candles like this is a liquidity candle. This is a liquidity candle. This is a liquidity candle. So the nice ones, the nice liquidity candles, they're like, you can have ones that have rejection wicks. This liquidity candle. They're ones that break, like say you have a bearish candle. I'll just show you the best of the better ones. But say, like, okay, any liquidity candle is an engulfing candle as well. So like if you've got, say up here, you can see you've got like a bullish candle and then you've got a bearish engulfing candle. That candle obviously is good price action. That's in so many, all trading books, trading candle books, but those engulfing candles are really good candles for light direction. Other liquidity candles is, say you have a candle that, yeah, no, I'll do a bullish case. So say you've got a bearish candle. So you got any candle, it could be a bullish candle as well, but what you get is the next candle breaks the low of this bearish candle. And what it will be looking like at the time is like price is just going to continue going to the downside. But what happens is it turns, it reverses, it flips bullish, and you don't always have to have it engulfing completely. But if you get like a candle that can at least close above the previous body, even if the high is not higher, that's a good one. If the high breaks, if like the high of the candle, the wick, but not the body closes, that's a really good one. Or even if the body closes above the wick, they're all three excellent cases for liquidity candles. If you see these and they're at like support, resistance, zones of interest, etc., session highs or lows, generally you follow the direction of that candle. So these are liquidity candles. You can get ones that close below the body and then have that wick. So they're like, they're still good candles. They're not as strong as if the candle body closes above the previous body, but they're still worth looking at. So pretty strong reaction. Is this going to be a retest? Yeah, so that one is. But typically you want them at a zone of interest. So you don't just trade them, trade any single one anywhere on the chart. So I'm not saying this is not a good one to take, because we are like it is part of the trend. But you have an edge when you see that price action also at a zone or a support, like a predetermined zone that you like, that you often see reactions, and then you see that as well. So this is the kind of confirmations that I'd look for. So if I see like a 4-hour candle or an hour candle that looks like that, I really like the wick, because the wick to me contains a lot of liquidity. And then if you see price coming back to this zone, to the wick on the lower time frame, and then giving like lower time frame liquidity candles, typically you can get a good little reaction. So it's almost looking for the exact same thing on different time frames. As in, look for this kind of candle on an hour or 4-hour, and then when it hits the wick, you look for the exact same thing, but then on a lower time frame, like 3, 5, 10-minute charts. Yeah, you're welcome. All right, so I think this was just a retest. Do dojis count as the same thing for liquidity entry, or is bigger body the way to go? Not clear on the importance of dojis. So at 6:18 Brisbane time, so that's 6:18, 7:18. Oh, so this one. This one. Saying whether that's a doji or whether that's a liquidity candle. Yeah, that's a 50-50, whether it's a doji or a liquidity candle. Typically these little things, like I'd say it's more likely a doji, because this is a doji. So what dojis are on a lower time frame, they're typically little consolidations. To me, that they're pockets of liquidity. And when you have little pockets of liquidity, you're having institutional sells and institutional buys, just building pressure. So typically I like to see both sides broken. So price come and sweep that liquidity. So when you see a doji, it's good to see price come back and sweep the doji. But they've got dojis here as well. So I could sweep these dojis. Body is bigger. But this, like on the 5-minute, I would say it's a doji. On the 3-minute, if I looked at that, I'm kind of 50-50, whether that's a doji or whether that's liquidity. Now we're breaking the high. Damn it. I was really hoping that would get that deeper push down. I'm bullish, overall bullish, but I wanted to see buys from lower. This gave a nice reaction. Gave 20 pips from high to low. As in break the open and close price the doji before using it as entry. No. Like if you see moves, so you see moves that start with dojis, a lot of the time price will come back to take that doji. A lot of the time the good moves will react from a consolidation. But if you see like price move up and then you got like a little doji here and price is pushing up, price will often come back and take the low of that doji if it did not take the low before the move up. Yeah, because usually there's liquidity left in here and price often will sweep it. So like, see on the 15 minutes here, how this daily high, yesterday's daily high started with a doji. So I've got no doubt that this will be a magnet for price. But I want to see that high taken from a pullback, because if it takes it from a pullback, I think you've got better chance for continuation than if it just pushes up from here. If it pushes up from here without really any decent pullback, then this could be the high of the day and you get heavy rejection. Okay, if this 5 minutes can close bearish, I think I'll take it. It's not ideal that it will kind of gapping up on these 5 minutes. It's kind of a bit ugly. 3 minutes, not pretty either. But see, like our NAS yesterday. Oh man, NAS 18, new all-time high. See how NAS took a while to give those little sells when price pushed up. Like it pushed up, came down, pushed up, and then gave these. So I would still give it a shot on German. So the 5 minute closed. Kind of like a rejection wick. Not the body is still bullish though. It'd be nice if that 5 minute can, because those 5 minutes gave him that rejection wick. And if we can close below support, then maybe we can get that better drop. Come on, drop. Now, if we can close underneath here, even better. Because what kind of response would happen if we saw price do something like this and then start pushing down? What kind of move do you think would happen? From a retail side of things. You'd hope you would be flushing out the buyers. Selling can take over. Hopefully it can push price into a sell zone to buy. It's just it's speculation though, complete speculation. Don't let me influence. You looking for another one more push up, Jim? Have you got a level to the left that you're looking at? This guy. Oh, I see. This one. There's a few actually. Look at that. There's another one right here. A few little imbalances. This one. A two candle engulfing candle. Yeah, when you've combined these two. Oh, you should. Yeah, Chris. I agree. Gyro, not Chris Vernon. Am I on the 5 minute? Yeah, this is the 5 minute. Here's a 3 minute again. Come on. Sync. Cool. Keep dropping. Keep dropping. Nice. This should flush out some buyers. And then if we can sell down to the first buy zone, which is 47, that'll be a nice drop. Yeah. I actually had a pen in order. That's what triggered it. So when I saw the 3 minute here, I was hoping that we're going to get the retest. So I just set a pen in order, so I didn't think about it. The 5 minute is ugly with their wick, not being bearish. Yeah, these gaps went very pretty. 40 on Pepperstone feed, 48. Yeah, 51 could be a problem as well. That Quantum you're saying, because like sometimes what I'm looking at usually is that the bodies, but you're right, the wicks could also be that problem. Welcome, Christian. Just came in. Let's go. Come on. Thinking long from zone or continue short. So I was looking to sell into here to buy. So I'm going to look for buys if we can drop further. I've got multiple zones, so I'm not sure which one is going to hit because we are bullish ultimately, but I'm looking for any one of these three. So either this one, this one, this one, or this one. Dom, did you manage to survive that pullback? Oh, bummer. Oh, I just touched it, damn it. Yeah, it's nasty. Okay. Gonna secure some here. So I'm securing 80% because I'm ultimately looking for buys now. Yeah, that was really nice. So we'll try to get buys from under this Asian low to take it back up. Just closed at 20 pips, second trade today, plus 4%. Nice one, Peter. Yeah. Welcome back. There's the Asian low now. $40 pips. Had a rough January. Oh, yeah. Yeah, January was rough for me as well. Well, January was really good, but the start of January was rough. Trading through Christmas, New Year. Yeah, you're out as well. Asian low. Yeah, good move, Todd. Trading from Portugal and trading with because I got a cold and then I got a flu back to back, and then I was just still trying to trade because when I was watching the charts, I couldn't help it. It was not a good idea. Not a good idea. First week in Jan was +6 and then finished them off -17. Oh man, that's a big swing. Yeah. Yeah, I did like the reverse of that. Started off really bad, but then from like the last 2 weeks of January was really good. But the first over Christmas and first week of January, some good moves, but then just outsized some losses, which was a real pain. Look at that bounce, man. Yes. So I think we could still maybe push lower, but I kind of don't want it. I kind of want the Asian low to hold. Hey, Saria. But this is not the price action I want to be able to take buys from. I hate this V shape. It's nicer when you get this kind of rounding bottom or when you can get like a sweep like this. When you see this, that's really hard to trade. Hey, Aaron, how are you? All right, do you guys understand the move? I think I was pretty clear what I was looking for from the start, wasn't I? It's annoying that we got this. But see how quickly as well it dropped once it broke that low. I think the price action made sense. I think it was pretty good. Oh, APAT up 10%, mate. Awesome for this week. Holy, that's amazing. Peter 6% this week. So Dom, not clear on why you entered on the second touch of the grey box. What indicated that it would drop and not break? So I missed the move on the first one. So if you miss the move, you don't chase price, but you hope that there's going to be a retest. And then the retest, this is the buyer's trap. You know how I said, I think this could be a buyer's trap. Did you hear me say that at that time? On just take note of the time down here, Dom, as well. On if you go to the YouTube recording and then rewind it back to this point, where I was saying like I think this could be a buyer's trap. Oh, you never heard the term before? Oh, okay, yeah. We remember when we caught up and I said, check out study session 30, 31, 32. Because I know you hadn't gone through them just yet. Yeah. All good. You'll get there. So, you see my screen? So down these ones. The theory of tops and bottoms, anticipating reaction. 31, trend reversal pattern. Zoys from failed trend continuation, and then this one, traps, HCS, traps and exit trades, and then definitely watch Dave's trap and exit presentation that he did. These ones explain that move really well, especially Dave's one. Yeah, we're going to focus on these a lot more for our study sessions going forward as well. But those ones, you want to watch those because when you see a very clear trend from a retail point of view, if you're seeing, let me just, I'm going to, it's a bit annoying, this really quick reaction. But when you see, like, what would you be, from a retail point of view, when you see this, what are you thinking? Are you thinking buys or sells? I think you'd have to be thinking buys unless you're a contrarian and you always only look for counter trend. You'd be thinking that the trend is up. So you'd be looking for buy in the dips. Now, when you see a clear trend and you see like 1 cycle, 2 cycles, 3 cycles, this is really dangerous now to continue looking for buys. You don't want to just be a contrarian for the sake of being a contrarian, but if you've got like a clear area and we're coming in from Asian session, say this is Asian, session, and then this is the pre-London, and now we're getting into London time. Okay, now we get into London time. London doesn't really want to just push up without having a pullback first, because they want to get a better price. But they can't, if they just initiate sell, they could do a sell to buy. But to save them money as well, what they can do is they can push price up to get a better price for sells. They can initiate that move with like just doing like a pretty sudden buy into the market. Then they can fade out that move. And then what fading out that move can lead sellers thinking that this is going to be a double top and it will lead to a better push. and it saves them money because they can push price down then into an area that they can buy from. So I've also got on the channel, but this is on the YouTube channel. I'll find that video for you. Oh no, we've got someone drilling next door. Okay, so okay. So you at some stage you want to check out 30, 31, 32, and think 34, 35, whatever it was, study sessions. And then on my channel on videos, just get through all the breakdowns. Go down to the bottom. And then it will be playbook videos. So these ones. This one here's one talking about like when you do get into like a new session, look for the price movement, rationale between sessions. So if I play it quickly, I explain it here as well. So here, so like rationale behind price movement. So this is the Asian session, and the Asian session will do its thing. And then London session, a lot of the time, will bring price up, and like, or whatever's happened, but like this is okay. This is a little bit shifted to the right. We've got a clear trend happening, and this is where people are thinking buys, but New York doesn't want to buy the high. So what they can do is create movement to the upside, and then fade it to get a better price to then go long. So you'll see this manipulation happen around new session opens. And that's pretty much exactly what happened here. Is that you had a very clear trend. Asian sessions sort of faded to the downside. Pre-London had pushed up, and then we started creating this trend. So up, down, up, down, up. And then London created like a higher low. And then this is where people are thinking, look, we're just going to continue with the trend. And this is dangerous now because people think in breakout and there's FOMO and they don't want to miss the move. And that's the trap. So then they get the better price. I was hoping that would get a slower entry so that we could get these buys. But sometimes price can set up, but there might not be an entry. And you see me do that a lot of times when I just simply miss the entry because my entry criteria just didn't quite give it the way I wanted to get into the trade. Like I do want to see liquidity candles, but this is super quick. I hate this V shape. This V shape makes it so bloody tough to get in. Yeah, pity about the V shape, wasn't it? Okay, so Ivan, looking at the daily. Yeah, I mean, my style's like it is. There's a lot to it. There's a lot to it. It is complicated. I appreciate that it can be complicated looking at these zones, and I try not let there be too much subjectivity, but there's always going to be subjectivity with the way my eyes will see something when you've got these lower time frames. But you're always not trying to be correct 100% of the time. You're just trying to have an edge, and most of the time, the areas that I draw will have reactions from them. If you can just get into a trade, get your risk out. The trade management, that's the hardest bit. I find that really, really difficult to know when to move stops to break even, when to just let it run. You just got to do what feels right for you. Ivan, looking at the daily on Wednesday, we closed bearish liquidity. Oh yeah, up at the top here. This candle, that's the bearish liquidity candle. Yesterday took the low of Wednesday and pushed, and then it pushed up. This is negation. That's negation. Yeah. Now I think buyers only after the daily one doji has been taken. D1 doji. Oh, you think it's going to go down first again? And then from here, yeah. If you see a bullish candle from here to go up, then that'd be beautiful. To continue making all-time highs. That would be like longer-term planning. Yeah. Sorry. Can you share the link for Google? No, share the link. That's part of that's what my people are with. That's what the whole benefit of the service is. I try to give as much away as I can. All the streams are free education. The videos I've popped on the YouTube, free education. But then all the stuff that we do on the weekends, that's the important part. That's when we start to learn, go into each topic deeper, and try to be with everyone 6 days a week to perfect this craft. That's yeah, I've got to keep some stuff for the students. Which indicator is the sessions? The sessions. So this is also an indicator that that one of the students coded up for us here on. There's plenty of good session indicators. This one here is also good. Sessions by Lux Algo, but there's quite a few good ones. But if you're looking for one that's readily available, I would recommend that one, Sessions by Lux Algo. Yeah, I can't share the Google Drive though, I'm sorry. Cool. All right, well. Oh, have I ever seen someone something similar? Yeah, Tom, I've seen people do similar. Not quite like not going with like a specific percentage per week, but using a fixed percentage per trade and then just letting it just grow and grow and grow. I've seen that, yeah. Oh, that's all right. Sorry, that's okay. You can't hurt, can't hurt by asking, can you? It's the people that say your screen resolution is low or there's no sound. They're the ones that get me all riled up. All the information's in the YouTube description. But there's a free Discord that's there. You got the streams. There's plenty of stuff that's good on the streams. But I find just the consistency, being around studying. Like these study sessions are boring, right? I'm not going to say that they're super exciting, but I don't think anyone that really loves studying, but it's necessary, isn't it? It's also about just creating that routine that you're not trading Monday to Friday and then having the weekend off and then coming to Monday trying to always plan the same sort of moves. You need to constantly refine and just look at what price action did, because market conditions change. They do change. You need to pick up on little things that are different. Price action is still price action at the end of the day. It's still good to look through the fundamentals. but there's plenty of things that as a group as well, we've also learned from each other. Super, super, super important. But I'm not going to say the study sessions are super fun. And sometimes we can explore an idea and be like, geez, man, I just don't see it. Which is also you learn from that as well. Oh, thanks, Tom. Appreciate it. Got to run, Nick. Cool. Thanks for today. Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Have a good weekend, mate. I'll see you on the weekend. Yeah, now it's 9 o'clock now. So we've had some good volatility. Not great. It was a good move. I really like that move, but it's still only like 40 pips. So it's still a fairly quiet session in reality. A lot of the time we get like 80 pip candles. We've only had a 40 pip, but I think it's kind of like a nice balance today where it wasn't overly fast and the move was fairly the wick fill. Yeah, maybe. All right. Anyway, so YouTubers, I'm gonna end this stream. Okay, Zoomers, stay on. We'll discuss the next. We'll discuss gold further, and we'll discuss some NAS stuff. But YouTube, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week and have a great weekend. Okay. Yeah, Christian, I'll see you tomorrow morning. First thing. I'm going to send you a Zoom link as well, by the way, because we'll do the session on Zoom. Cool. All right, YouTube. See you later. See you. So next week, it will just be flying. So there's no Monday, there's no Tuesday streams, and then I'll be in Australia. So I think I've got a monitor set up there, but we'll have to see what the YouTube schedule is going to be. Because last time in Portugal was impossible. But anyway, have a good weekend. Zoomers, stay on. YouTube, see you later.